Welcome everyone back to Rimworld. So in between episodes we primarily focused on recovering and we didn't really succeed in doing that. Pretty much we have done almost nothing. We're trying to burn corpses right now, and then after that we'll start rebuilding turrets, and then hopefully we'll be fully rebuilt within a few days. But we have a Manhunter pack here, so before we fight this Manhunter pack, let's get into the time lapse. So I hope you guys did enjoy that, but let's get all of our people to the front lines. And what we can do here is, because we have a trader and we can just kind of hide in our, I guess, like, pillboxes for now. Okay, Maxton, or... No, I won't have anyone save Jacob for now, just because Jacob is safe on the ground, even though he is a bit high on smoke leaf. Here come the dromedaries. Oh, wow. Okay, we have 58 dromedaries to kill. Actually, I'm going to have all of our people hold the fire until we get all of the dromedaries in, or sorry, until all the traders die. Because after the traders die, then we don't really have to worry about, you know, losing reputation with them. Turret. Select steel military turret. Select similar. Hold fire, please. Thank you. And then we can watch these traders get massacred by a bunch of dromedaries. As you can see, actually, it's going pretty well for them. Probably because they are not humans, they are robots. As you can see, they're actually killing the Muffalos, which is pretty helpful, because this is a trader. Oh, wow. These people are actually really quite wealthy. As you can see, the trade caravan is leaving, but they are fighting dromedaries, so they won't be leaving anytime soon. So unfortunately, both Muffalos are probably going to get away. I think, yeah, both of them have pretty much already gotten away. There's one over here. What did it have? Oh, wow, it had quite a bit. Well, that's unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. We did get a few weapons here, but I'm going to take all of our people off of Hold Fire. Also, I have no idea what happened to Mercury's guns. I honestly didn't even know she didn't have a gun until, like, 5 seconds ago. Alright, let's get them off Hold Fire, and this should be a pretty easy cleanup as soon as I can select our turrets. Oh, that is not good. More of our embrasures have fallen apart, and, oh, wow. Okay, we're in a pretty bad place, and there's not much I can really do about it, because, we've been just kind of battered pretty much non-stop. Why don't you guys have your guns out? That I can do something about. Ari is down. HB is fist fighting a bunch of animals. Keep your gun out. Keep your gun out as long as you can. Wonderful. We have an ostrich now. Guile. Oh, wow. This is just not very good. Try and run and gun, I guess. That's probably our best chance of winning this. Guys, no! I said run and gun! Please run and gun. Okay, there we go. They are now running and gunning. Good. Alright, how many do we have left? Hopefully not a whole lot, because we did use the traders. It says there's 27, which if that's true, then we are just probably dead here. Line up here. Let's go on a 4th speed. Wonderful. You have heat stroke. That's cool. We have kind of more problems to worry about. And, alright, there we go. All of the dromedaries are dead and we can start recovering once more. So the recovery process is coming along pretty well. As you can see, we have built a bunch of charge turrets over here. Unfortunately, for some reason, they just have decided not to rebuild, and instead they'll just build new turrets. But I'm kind of fine with that, as the charge turrets are better than the basic steel military turrets. I just figured now that we should probably build ourselves a few tier 3 androids, because it occurred to me that we researched them, I think, the last episode or the episode before that, and we still haven't built one. So, I think we should build 3 of them. And I'm actually getting Jacob to work on that right now. So we should have our first tier 3 androids pretty soon, as long as Jacob doesn't break. And our first Tier 3 android is done, Sylvester. So, starting at Tier 3, colonists start getting traits. So, Sylvester here has Trigger Happy, Hard Worker, and Abrasive, which are actually really good traits if I'm being honest. He has 3 Construction with a Passion. They also get Passions at this level. 4 Animals with a Passion, 3 Artistic with a Passion, and 3 Social with a Passion. So, as of now, he's not all that useful, but over time he'll grow much more powerful than the Tier 1 and Tier 2 androids. We have just finished our third Tier 3 android, and he's actually pretty decent. Neat Freak, Cold Lover, Brawler, but his traits are really good. 5 Plants with a Double Passion is really nice. The other one we got is Sylvester, who also has 5 Plants with a Double Passion. He's also very neurotic, which is one of my favorite traits. But other than that, we've done pretty well, and we are actually going to rename Alex, because earlier, like probably first or second episode, one of you guys did request the name, but specifically requested it for a Tier 3 android, so Alex is now Jesse. Also, while I am here, one of you guys suggested on last episode that maybe just to always make some continuous, even if it is small progress, I should add a very, very small chance to get a advanced component from the quarry. So I'm actually going to show you guys what I have in mind. And I'm actually probably start a poll. I'm not sure yet. I might just ask for you guys' opinion in the comments. That's probably honestly a better idea. But if we go down to quarry, as you can see, I can add to list. As you can see, it's quite a large list, but I can find advanced component right over here, and I get to adjust its value. So I can change it to like 0.1, I think. Let's see, 0.01. Okay, so I can't change it that low, but what I can do is I can move all of these much higher, and then I can make this like 1, while the rest of these, I can actually, here, I'll show you. 80, just add a 0 onto all the existing values, and then, as you can see, we have a 0.16% chance to get an advanced component. But again, leave your opinions down below if you want me to keep this in. So I figure we should start upgrading our Tier 2 androids to Tier 3 androids. So what we can do is we can create a create blank neural network Tier 3 android. And if we get Jacob to do that, I'll show you what we can do with this. So as you guys can see, we now have a Tier 3 or a blank mechanical colonist. As you can see, blank neural network. So what we can do here is we should be able to connect it to the SkyMind, and then we can connect, let's say HB to the SkyMind. So what we can do is we can upload HB into the SkyMind. So upload into, as you can see, select a destination host. We can select it into Tier 3. By validating, HB will upload their mind into Tier 3's body, which will crush Tier 3's mind, kill them. And HB's bodies will be disabled. Are you sure you want to continue? Warning, no disconnections from SkyMind networks must take place during the operation, because it will corrupt their brains and therefore kill them. Confirm. Alright, as you can see, mind upload. So he is down, and what's happening is they are transferring their consciousness. Sort of like the show and video game Ghost in a Shell. As you can see, he's connecting, and they are both transferring their consciousness. As you can see right here, mind upload. They're transferring their mind. It's going to 4th speed. And it should be done any second. There we go. As you can see, upload complete. We do have to strip off his armor, though, because his armor is pretty important. And thankfully, because he is a robot, when he dies, his gear isn't counted as fake. As as tainted. So, now as you can see, Tier 3 is in the dead body over here, and HB is now a Tier 3 android. So what I'm going to do is go through all of our androids slowly and upgrade them all to Tier 3 androids. So, I'll be back in a bit. And I'm going to try something that I've never done before. The remove self-will thing. As it probably does what it says it does. As in removing self-will. And I'm doing it on Tyler because Tyler's a Tier 3 android. Which means they can't feel happy and sad. And, at the end of the day, that's not going to work in our colony because they'll always be sad. Alright, we just finished it, and now android free will. Tyler has had their free will dampened, as such they are now incapable of thinking freely or feeling emotion, and will not interact with other colonists commonly. To add this, they have lost, they lose all of their traits during the process. That makes sense, actually. But also they gain plus 150. Well, unfortunately, yeah, we're doing this to everyone. I think it's almost poetic to say you have your free will, and then, like, you actually literally have free will down here, and then we take it away by making you unfeeling. There's gotta be some kind of poetic justice about that. I mean, they already kind of are, unthinking, unfeeling. I mean, seriously, there's a dead man right there, and they're just like, whoa, I'll just, continue mining. I'm fine with this. Alright guys, quite a bit of time has passed and we've unlocked quite a few researches. Uranium slug turrets, concealed defenses, long-range mineral scanners, and laser targeting systems, which allows us to make laser warheads, which is kind of fun. Right now we're researching attachments and modifications used for gun nut, which allows us to build a few gun nut, weapons and such, which isn't all that, relevant right now. But as for the Tier 3 robot project, we have 2 more, surrogates, and we're working on the 3rd right now. So, I've decided that as long as they are not a named character, they will be getting no free will. They will become unfeeling, which is, oh wow, that actually really hurts them. Minus 100% learning factor, minus 50% work speed. Oh, I didn't realize it was that bad. Never mind, no one's getting their free will taken away. Alright, there we go. As of now, we no longer have any more Tier 1 androids in the colony. All of them are Tier 2 or better. So that means we are almost to a full army of Tier 3 androids. So we have completely finished rebuilding by now, and we actually finished a few more upgrades as well. I thought I butchered this ostrich. Anyway, it'll be butchered right now. Point is, we now have a psychic ship, and I just wanted to briefly gloss over all of the upgrades I did. So first off, all of the turrets are done, and we finished all of the charge turrets. So kill box is pretty much all good, and we have a bunch of crappy weapons laying around. I'll probably just end up burning them, because they kind of just are sitting there, and we can't really sell them for, honestly, any silver at all. Next, we have a few more solar panels down here. I started them last episode, and we just finished them. So, that just shows how efficient I am. We have a psychic ship. It has 6 centipedes, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So, I went into I think it's this one, and yeah, it is, the robotics production casket, and made swarm shells. I'll read you the description, because they sound pretty gnarly. Let's go in information. A pressurized shell filled with mini-scythers. Little drones that are instructed to seek out nearby targets and kill them. So, Jacob, hop on the mortar. Alright, we are loading our shell, and... Alright, we are good to fire. So, let's see how well this does versus centipedes. This is probably a terrible idea, as I haven't even armed our people yet. I should honestly probably arm our people, like, right now. It looks like it will be a direct hit. Or maybe not. Never mind, it's not going to be a direct hit. Let's try again. Alright, let's launch another shell. Hopefully hitting them this time. Okay, fire. There we go, it's off. Please hit the mechanoids. Oh! Look! Mini-scythers! Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually really cool. Mini-scythers. Okay, wait. We can just spam mini-scythers. They weren't thinking before they attacked us. Alright. Let's send all of our mini-scythers to go murder them. I'm actually going to try and sprinkle them around, but I think they'll do it automatically because of the natural inaccuracy of mortars. Yes! Send the small robots to rain hell from the sky. Yes! Armies of micro-scythers. Oh, wow. That's fun. I like this. Yes! Stabby, stabby micro-scythers. Yes! They're not very effective, but they're very fun. And, I think we honestly build a mortar for every single person in the colony to do this. Because just imagine that on a tribal raid. You just send, like, dozens and dozens and dozens of micro-scythers at them. Yeah, I think this will be our new signature way of dealing with tribal raiders. And there go the next batch. Here they come. The micro-scythers are beating up the scythers. Look at this. Yes. Slaughter. Go, my micro-scythers. Yes. Okay, I actually got to clear their corpses because they're causing lag. Well, there we go. We now have enough swarm shells for 10 people to join in on the mortaring, which hopefully will be pretty effective. I mean, it's quite expensive to do this, but it's also very fun to watch. So I'm kind of fine doing this. All right, everyone, load up your mortars, and these guys just have to reload on 4th speed. All right, hurry up, move faster, please, and you guys no longer need to hold fire. Send the micro-scythers. Also, watch this. It's all going to be in sync. Oh, wow. That lag, though. Look at it. Yes. Micro-scyther them. Oh, no. The legions of micro-scythers. Yes! Yes, micro-scythers! Oh, this is great. Let's go on to 3rd speed. The micro-scythers aren't doing terribly, other than the fact that they decided to gang up on this one centipede, which honestly isn't the best idea. Alright, let's just go get a few more shells and do it again. And 2nd batch is now firing. Watch this. The 2nd batch has done pretty well. In fact, they might even kill all of the centipedes here. As you can see, we have one of them at 32 HP with 204 conditions. Death by 1,000 cuts, apparently. One at 36, this guy's at 29, and these guys are at 90 and 58. I think we might actually manage to kill the centipedes with micro-scythers, which is just perfect. Oh, no, it looks like, unfortunately, their Inferno Cannons did manage to finish them off, but, Jacob, make more, please. Well, a Zert led to, a little bit of an oil fire, but that's fine, because we're about to shoot off our 3rd batch of micro-scythers. Yay! Small death robots, to the rescue! And fire! There we go. Now they'll go put out that fire. This should finish off the mech cluster. Yes! Finish them off. Finish them. Wow, just look at this. Let's go into 4th speed. I think it's over for them. Yeah, it's definitely over for them. One's about to die right here. One's dead. And 2 should be dead in just a second. Look at that, they can't do anything. 2's dead. 3's dead. And now it's pretty much... Oh, yeah, this guy's about to die as well. They can't even move. Does this count as bullying? And here goes the last one. Versus, 62 micro-scythers. Wait a minute. Will we have to kill these things if the centipede can't deal with it? I hope not. I think we might actually be in a bit of trouble here, guys, if they come and try and kill us. Oh no, they'll just wander around, kill stuff. Okay. But I think on that note, we will just about wrap up here. Today's progress has been mainly in, I guess, body switching. Almost all of our people are now tier 3 androids, and I think that's about the height I'm willing to go for. So that means next episode we will probably start trying to conquer the world after we get a bit more equipped, like some armor and such. I did start on recon helmets, but that's not enough to take over the world. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. Anyways, have a great day, and goodbye.